CES coverage sponsored by Audible.com, where books come alive. Listen to a bestseller on your iPod or MP3. Get a free trial at audiblepodcast.com/CES.
CES coverage sponsored by GoDaddy.com, the leader in domain names and web hosting services. New GoDaddy customers save 25% by using promo code CES25 at GoDaddy.com.
CES coverage sponsored by Luxor Las Vegas. Get to the point. Rooms start at $40. See TPN.TV for the Luxor advertisement, which is the gateway to savings.
Doug here.
Hey.
Doug, how you doing?
Doing well. How are you today?
Doug Atkinson.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Doug Atkinson, of course, he was with, we did, last year we first saw this product, and I was really impressed. I actually did the interview. We did it, I think it was at CES Unveiled.
It was.
And so we then, we asked him to come here and show off the EnTourage Edge, a little bit different type of tablet situation. A little bit different type of e-reader situation.
It's a little bit different than last year as well.
Yes, so tell us a little bit about the EnTourage Edge.
So this is actually the Pocket Edge. So what we had last year was the EnTourage Edge. It actually had a 9.7-inch e-paper display and a 10-inch tablet display. This is actually smaller. This is actually a 7-inch tablet display with a 6-inch e-paper display. So we've actually kind of broadened our market space. The larger device was really targeted at the educational space, so you get textbooks and that kind of information on it. This is really targeted at the consumer space. So we actually started shipping these back in November. Things have been moving along pretty well.
Okay, so you have three main. How many models do you have?
Two different products. So the EnTourage Edge and the Pocket Edge. And this is the Pocket Edge that I brought with me.
Great. Right. Okay. We're gonna see if we can get it also up on close. There we go.
All right.
So you can you can see that screen.
What's really cool about this is you have the reader on one side, you have the tablet on the other side, and they work with each other hand in hand.
Very much so. So if you take a look at what's here, you can actually see that I have highlights on the display as well as some handwriting. So all of our products are really targeted at being able to integrate kind of into your life. So a lot of people have tablet confusion. They're not necessarily sure what they want to do with them.
Yeah.
You know, our device is really set up so that you can use it throughout the day. So you can take it to a meeting, take notes on a blank sheet of paper. You can read a book. You can, you can highlight the book, annotate the book. You know, you can surf the internet, watch a movie, play music on it. So it kind of combines everything into one device.
Yeah, that's true. Now the middle part here, I first thought that was a solar panel. That's actually
stereo speakers.
Stereo speakers.
So, yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So it's got stereo speakers in the middle. It's got a camera up on the one panel. Because the camera's there, if you want to, you can actually make it a front-facing camera or a rear-facing camera.
Oh, fantastic!
Depending on how you want to use the device.
And you were playing some Daughtry there a little bit earlier. Sounded great. So, what's the internals on this?
It's a Marvell XPA 168 processor running 800 megahertz. There's about 4 gigabit of RAM in there. We use about 1.2 of that, so the user has access to about 2 3/4 gig for internal storage, but we also support a SIM card slot on the bottom.
Okay.
So, user expandable. You're not buying into a product that you have to guess how much storage you want now and then have to replace the product later.
Yeah.
So we got headphone jack, it's a combination headphone microphone jack, so you can talk to it as well.
Oh, really?
It's got a built-in microphone in it too.
Oh, so I could use that and do some recording if I needed to.
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome.
On the larger device, we had actually set it up so you could record from the back of the classroom.
Okay. Really?
So, oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then you said Android?
This is running Android 2.2. We will be coming out with Android 2.2 in about 3 weeks.
Okay.
So I'm pre-release here. I'm one of our testers. Trying to make sure everything's okay.
Android 2.2 coming very, very soon to the EnTourage Edge tablet.
Yes.
Is it more of a tablet or an e-reader?
I actually consider more of a tablet.
Okay.
As we go through, we actually do webcasts for our training, helping people learn how to use the product.
Okay.
And in doing that, we do a lot of polls during the process and get a lot of feedback. And most people that have bought the product use it more as a tablet first and as a reader second. So.
Okay.
And what kind of applications can you run using the webcam that's built, or the camera that's built in?
I actually have Fring, if you're familiar with Fring
absolutely.
at all. Yeah, so Fring actually works on this as well.
Great.
So you can do some video conferencing if you want.
Oh, wow.
That's perfect.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So And what kind of data and network are we talking about?
Well, Wi-Fi is built into it.
Okay.
Because we have a USB port, you can actually throw a USB modem into it if you want to.
Great.
Big believer in the personal area network.
Oh, yeah,
and,
absolutely.
and only having one data plan. So, I like being able to tether to other devices, tether into your phones, tether into Wi-Fi type devices as well.
Everyone's trying to tether these days with the cost of data plans.
That's right. Absolutely. So, but if you already have a USB stick that you use in your computer, we've tested with Verizon and AT&T. They work just fine.
Great.
I'm going to make one suggestion for you. Put a camera on each part. So there's 4 cameras on that tablet, and I think you could do a lot with 4 cameras.
We could do some really strange 3D stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That'd be kind of cool.
So anyway, that's just
you could
personal.
change the focus. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, more to the point, you could do face-to-face. You could actually, if you angled it right, you could actually have a four-way conversation with the 2 people at one table, 2 people at another table.
That's true. You could.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
no.
that's just my personal thought.
That's the next product.
And
That's for your R&D.
And when we get the 4 gig processor, we can handle that,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
So how did we say how much this costs?
This is actually out there retailing. MSRP is $399. Retail price typically around $349.
Okay.
I am very excited about this. Of course, I was last time when we saw this, and I'm figuring out which tablet I'm going to get as a major one. This is one of the top contenders.
Well, very much appreciate it if you do.
So definitely.
Oh, you don't need to buy a Kino with this. I mean, you have everything right there.
It has everything, and we do have a store associated with it. We have about 300,000 trade books that you can buy, so novels, all the kind of stuff, competitively priced. We also have textbooks for the larger device, and we sell MP3 music as well.
What's your favorite app for the using on the Edge?
My favorite app, well, I like Docs to Go. It's something that we include on the device. It allows us to do Word, PowerPoint, and Excel with it, so I can actually carry it around in place on my laptop. Using a USB to video adapter, we can actually output, and I can do a presentation off the device to a projector.
Oh, okay.
So, it truly does allow me to go through my typical day without having to have my laptop with me.
Yeah, definitely.
Great.
And then Doxedo has a real nice syncing application to a computer, so I actually sync my iTunes database onto it as well.
Okay. Well,
Well,
perfect.
I can see this in classrooms, because a lot of times you don't want to bring your laptop. You just want to have something that's really, really small.
And that was really the whole thought when we started this. You had large laptops that were getting bigger and heavier, and that if you broke it, damaged it, all of a sudden you're at like $2,000 plus about 3 weeks of work probably.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
we saw it as a relatively low-cost companion device that was easier for you to carry around.
Yeah. What's your favorite book to read on it?
I've been reading a book called The Quants. So
What's that?
The Quants is about the guys that developed all of the mathematics around derivative trading.
Oh my God.
So that's not light reading.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of light reading. No, I'm not a light reading kind of guy.
All right, so I don't think we have any. No, we don't have any chat questions on the chat. So my next question is, where do people go to find more information?
Our website is EnTourageEdge.com. A lot of information out there, as well as all the webcasts that we've done. So you can get a lot of training information, how to use the device, how people are using it. It's available BestBuy.com, Walmart.com, most of the .com sites.
Okay, perfect. Doug,
All right.
thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Yep. Bye-bye.
We'll